Stand before Chateau de Oragil. If you've no business here, be gone. I wonder if they'll just let us in. Oh, yeah, it's just letting us in. If you don't have a mission or you're not high enough rank, you actually can't come in here. They'll stop you from coming in. And there's Halver. An adventure from Bastok, are you? Well, you have my respect for coming all the way here. But know you this, our kingdom of Sandoria has no intention of showing a friendly facade to either Bastok or Windurst. How you classless mobs could ever think to stand shoulder to shoulder with the Elven is frankly beyond me. Yet on you come, impertinent stuttering shrimps, lumbering oarheads, purring furballs. It's simply unacceptable. But enough of that. Wow. Don't even try to play nice with me. Here is your mission. Infiltrate Ghelsba Outpost, northwest of Sandoria. In the middle of the Ghelsba camps is a place called the Highland Encampment. We want you to defeat the camp head, a Warchief Vatgit. You'll find the encampment a little ways into Ghelsba. Go in, cross the river, and you'll see the camps up on a ridge to the east. When you've finished, if you aren't orc fodder, report back to your own consulate. We don't take kindly to foreigners loitering around the chateau, if you get my meaning. The orcs aren't so much of a problem that the kingdom need worry about sending out knights. Let the adventurers clean them up for pocket change. That is our policy. You look as if I have asked you to capture a ghost with naught but a paper bag. I must admit that the consulate of Bastok has filed a formal complaint about me issuing demanding edicts to those who are not yet ready. But if there were more capable personnel around, perhaps I would not have to. Let me give you something to further the cause. Oh, nice! At the price of having to sit here and be berated by this dick, we just got his alter ego. Hopefully his alter ego isn't that big of a dick. Teleported to southern Sandoria. I only had the one home point flagged. Let's go ahead and flag this one, so we can get around a little easier. We're just going to go up to the NPC that does the trusts here in Sandoria, and we'll get that cipher of Halver added to our roster. Alright, let's trade this over. Oh ho, you've got a cipher of Halver's alter ego on hand, do you? Funny story that. I hear he's a world-class prick. They are also involved in the trust initiative. Must bow my head in appreciation for all that you and your ilk have done for us. Let us get down to business. Do you have a close bond with this guy? Well, he kind of sort of yelled at me for a bit. Does that count? A marvelous spectacle, if I do say so myself. Excellent. Well, good news is I did pick up a map of Ghelsba Outpost. So we'll just have to head over there. Ghelsba Outpost, we're back in West Ronfor now. Ghelsba Outpost is just off to the northwest, as they said. There we go. And that's basically the Sandorian Beastmen equivalent to Palboro Mines. Part of the reason that I wanted to do the Sandoria part first is because on my last character I did Windurst first. And if you do Windurst first, they actually send you to Giddeus because the Taru Taru give sacrifices to the Agudo Beastmen in order to try and encourage some kind of peace between them. But of course there are a lot of people that assume and are probably very accurate that the Agudo just take the offerings and take full advantage of it with no intention of actually reciprocating or accepting peace. So I definitely wanted to try the Sandoria end of it just to see what they get you to do. So the mission is a little bit different depending which place you go to first. Here we are at the entrance to Ghelsba Outpost. So I looked up Halver, and it sounds like he's a paladin that uses a polearm. So we'll try just the two of us for now and see how things go. I think we'll be okay. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong. Yeah, so I always thought this place looked really neat. This was, as I said before, the first experience I had of a Beastmen populated camp. And I just think it's interesting the way the huts are set up, the caves, the tunnels. Like, this place is just a really, it's almost like an ant colony or something. It's just very, very unique in the way that it's set up. Whereas Palboro Mines is kind of, you're literally just going down a bunch of tunnels. I mean, you're in a mine, right? This place is a little more interesting visually, I feel. In the old school days when I was very, very new to this game, I'd come here in solo. This is before I really understood groups and the need to get out and party with other people. I'd come here in solo for like peanuts for experience and slowly chip away at a level up out here. It was very self-defeating because oftentimes I'd die and then I'd lose a bunch of experience. So it was a pretty rough start to this game when I first started playing. This looks pretty familiar. I'm 99% sure we're going the right way. This was a place I came through so many times when I played before that more or less got some of it committed to memory. So Warchief Vatgit usually wanders around out in this area here. He respawns pretty quickly too. You don't even have to be on the mission to fight him. You can just come out and kill him for funsies. Alright. Let's dance. It's about a head taller than the rest of the orcs. So he does count as a notorious monster. I don't think he drops anything special, but... Oh. Well, Halver's a paladin. He can take hate. That's fine. Well. Anybody have any issues with what we just did? Yeah, that's what I thought. Bunch of bitches. Welcome back. You didn't get hurt, did you? Oh, no, man. It was like the smoothest assassination attempt ever. In and out. No one even knew we were there. Monterley's Halver tells me you went to defeat Warchief Vatgit, eh? A lot of adventurers make their way into the Ghelsba Outpost, but most turn around once they get up to the higher encampment. Well, you've done a great job. As consul, I'm honored to congratulate you on a mission well done. I'll be sure Sandoria makes you a certified adventurer, Mr. Pierso. Now that that's settled, your next goal is Windurst. It's a wild world out there, so keep your wits about you. Well, that's the Sandorian portion of that mission done and over with. This is made a lot easier with teleporting. Now we go off to Windurst. Let's see what's in store for us over there. Now I'm trying to remember where the consulate is. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay. Once I figure out where the consulate of Bastok is... You know, I want to say that it's probably in Port Windurst, which we haven't been to yet. So we'll just have to hoof it over there. I'm super stoked to see what's in store for us at the next Rhapsodies mission. I had no idea that they were actually blending that content in with the rest of the cutscenes from the actual game. So it'll be... So I'm definitely eager to see what's coming next. When I played before, years and years ago. I think the highest I got to was about rank 5, almost rank 6 in the nation missions. I started some of the Chains of Permathia story, and honestly that was about it. So a lot of the content in this game was very tip of the iceberg for me, or I didn't even touch it. So a lot of this stuff, we're going to hit a point where just everything is going to be brand new for me. So that'll be really exciting. There she is, Consulate of Bastok. They're spread out all over the place here in Windurst. Hiya, this is the Consulate of Bastok. It's a little piece of Bastok that's like an oasis in the midst of Windurst. Okay. What about this person? Oh, you have some business with Consul Melik. Then please head into her office through that door there. Oh, geez, I completely missed that door. I am Melik, the Consul of Bastok. I trust you had a safe sail here? Yeah, we were on a boat, riding a dolphin, doing flips and shit. So you are Mr. Pierso. I heard about your activities in Sandoria, and I'm expecting great things from you here too. Well then, we should get straight to the matter at hand. Gold Skull, why don't you start by informing our fair citizen here about what the mission involves? Allow me to explain. The mission from our comrades in Windurst entails the extermination of a giant monster that appeared in the depths of Giddeus, the borderland to the theocracy of the Yagudo Beastmen. You are to receive a key from Heaven's Tower in the Windurst Walls district and head to the innermost part of Giddeus. Your orders are to then defeat the heinous beast that lurks there. You look perplexed. Yes, well, I guess if you put it frankly, you are protecting a pack of Yagudo Beastmen from a ferocious monster. You see, in order to maintain the peace of their country, the Windurstians have formed amicable relations with the Yagudo. But as you've probably realized, it's hard to call their relation amicable when you witness the outrageous behavior of the Yagudo. But in order to maintain the trust of Windurst, we have to participate in this preposterousness. Yeah, I agree, that does sound pretty stupid. Well, good luck with your mission. I look forward to hearing of your success. Alright, let's head over to Heaven's Tower. See, this is an example of where you could get all excited and be like, okay, let's go off to Giddeus and slay some monsters. But then you go, oh shit, I missed that one part and I forgot to go get that key. And then you have to come back and basically do it over. Tag this crystal here in Windurst Waters. And go for a little ride. That'll get us over by Heaven's Tower. Back in the good old days, this mission was one that people really enjoyed doing. Prior to having trusts and everything, when the game was more difficult. Also, the fight that they're referring to in Giddeus against that big monster was level capped back then. I don't think it is now. But this is one where you'd be on your Link Shell guild and you'd be messaging people like, hey, I'm about to go do the mission 2-3 fight. Anybody want to join? And usually you'd have a whole bunch of people volunteering just because they like going and doing that fight. You can actually go and do the fight over again if you've already completed it. You just have to be joining someone who's has the mission flagged in order to do it again. All right, who the heck are we talking to? Kapipi? Mr. Pierso, is it? I've received a report on your mission. You're the adventurer from Bastok who will be helping us today. The Yagudo and Giddeus have a problem. A terrible monster has appeared deep within their caves. Your mission is to travel all the way to Giddeus and help the Yagudo rid themselves of this beast. Here's the key you will need to get into the deeper weeper parts of the Yagudo's dwellings. Giddeus is a scary, wary place. You would never catch me going there. Well, have a nice trip. Oh, your alter ego's gonna go there. Oh, who's this? You'll be fine. I'll give you this cipher of Semih's alter ego just in case. Oh, yes! If you're not sure what to do with it, visit one of the Juno Institute of Magical Studies representatives located in southern Sandoria. They can get you started. I can sense many good things within you. Let's see how you manage with this new task. Well, she looks like an archer type. It'd be nice to have an archer that doesn't slack off on a particular day of the week like Maki does. Damn. Feel like we've hit Christmas here. And the best part is as soon as we get rank 3, we're gonna have a whole bunch of other trusts available to us. So I'm looking up Semih on FF11 Clupedia, and yeah, ranger type, keeps her distance. Looks like she does sharp shot, barrage, stealth shot, weapon skill, sidewinder, arching arrow, lux arrow, stellar arrow. And it doesn't say anything about her not performing depending on a certain day of the week, so I think Mr. Mackey there has been replaced. So we have a map for Saruta Baruta now. So Giddeus is up this way here, a little more obvious than some of the other ones. And that's where we'll be headed. We haven't been to West Saruta Baruta yet. This is the first time. Similar enemies to East Saruta Baruta. You can farm out here. I still want to take you guys over to my old farm spot, which some of you probably watching be like, hey, well, that was also my old farm spot too. If that's the case, we can relive that together. But we'll do that after we get this taken care of. Might as well kill some Mandragoras on the way, see if we can get some more cornets. I know we already got one. Nope. Not going to bother stopping for the chests in this zone. There's also an outpost up here too, which will have another book that we can teleport to. We're hunting for vegetables. We can officially say we've been at all 3 of the nearby Beastmen camps. And I do have a map for this place. So for this one, we need to get basically to where that home point crystal is. We need to get all the way to the end. Now, this place is the equivalent to Palboro Mines and Ghelsba Outpost. So again, I don't think we're going to run into a lot of resistance. We might towards the end. We'll see. This is another place that's okay to farm. These bees here are crap, but when you get into further into Giddeus, you run into bees that are called, I think they're called digger wasps. And when you kill them, they drop beehive chips. I think they can drop honey as well too. There's I think 1 or 2 notorious monsters in here that are worth camping as well too. So kind of a neat place. There's a couple of holes in the ground as well too. Like when you go inside tunnels, you can actually fall down a hole that just blends in with the rest of the ground. So there's a couple of traps as well too. So it's kind of an interesting place. Easy to get lost, especially if you don't have a map. Oh, there's an NPC up here. Gu Pakya. Kya! No time for smooth skins who carry no food offering. You'll be crawling away now before my brethren sacrifice you instead. Yeah. Well, you're not a very nice bird, are you? Right up there with Canadian geese. I'm actually from Canada, and we have Canadian geese where I live, and those bastards are vicious. My fiance and I actually have a running joke when we're out for a walk. If we walk by a whole flock of geese, she'll look at me and be like, okay, you're the tank. You ready to aggro all them geese? Or cobra chicken as we call them because they hiss? And I just go, no. No. It's not worth it. We're going to have to get out and do some fishing one of the upcoming episodes. Have a relaxing little fishing series. So with where that home point crystal is, you see like there's a little circle. I believe that's like a hut or something where we have to go up some steps. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if this guy will aggro us. Oh, totally is. Someone actually has the stones to fight us. she's standing way back. I have a feeling she's going to be a really fun Holy shit. She's going to be remarkably hard to keep hate off of. But damn does she put the damage out. Ma'am, I salute you. And apparently she salutes me back. So in the deepest part of Giddeus, this is called the Balga's Dice. So this thing up ahead is called a burning circle. Players come here with what are called Beastmen seals. We've been picking those up along the way. I haven't mentioned them yet that I can recall. So they're these things here, and you can exchange them into the circle to fight unique bosses for special loot. In the past, people would do it together as a team. I'm unsure if you can do them with trusts. I know this next battle we're about to do, this story-related one, you can summon your trusts once you're in there. But yeah, we'll definitely have to try out. They're called Burning Circle NMs, Notorious Monsters, so BCNMs. So we might have to give that a try one of these days. But for now, let's get this done. Record is 32 seconds. Oh, hey, look who it is. Hehehe. I'm so glad you could come. I didn't realize that little rumor I spread would be so effective. Yes, I'm the ferocious monster you were told about. One who will rally the Beastmen hordes on a grand campaign to rid the world of you and your kind. Rally the Beastmen hordes? Almost sounds as if you're planning to wage another crystal war. Hehehe. I see you catch on quick. The day of reckoning will come, and the Beastmen will be the ones to rule this world. Not that you'll be there to see it, because you'll already be dead. Arise, worm of darkness, devourer of light. I command you, smite my enemies where they stand. A spatial distortion? This can only mean... I always thought that thing looked like a really ugly dog more than a dragon. A dragon? A giant hairless chihuahua? Whew. I knew it couldn't have been old you-know-who. I was getting carried away there. Oh. Ha! Is this all you can muster, your pet dragon? Here come the reinforcements. Looks like they'll be able to handle this. I have more pressing matters than dealing with the likes of these. I'll leave it in their hands. Way to pass the buck. Alright. Time for a boss fight. Kupipi. Semih, Sid. And Koldada. And I don't think we'll need it, but just for the heck of it, we'll use some food. Adds to our strength and our attack percentage. So normally in the past, you would, because you have to fight the eye and the dragon, a mage would actually sleep the dragon while you kill the eye. But we can't do that because I'm not playing a mage. So what we're going to do is I'm going to evoke the dragon to get him on me, and then we're going to go straight for Searcher. Alright, provoke. How dare you drain my health without my permission? Whoa! Whoa, what the fuck? Just got like warped or something. What's the dragon? Okay, well Searcher's dead. This is going good. Let's throw up Defender here. I think I lost hate there. Oh, no, no, he is attacking me. He's just not... Oh, now he's attacking Sid. Well, this is kind of a mess. Thankfully, we seem to be quite over-leveled for this fight. And that's that. We're totally heroes. This cannot be. Me defeated by these weaklings. Oops, I guess I missed the show. Hey, wait a minute. This dragon. No doubt about it. It's a nether beast from the Northlands. What's it doing here? Their kind haven't ever been seen since the Shadow Lord was destroyed and the Northlands sealed. To see one here with the Beastmen, it's as if... The Shadow Lord will soon be brought back to this world. I was merely making preparations for his return. What? Who are you? I am Searcher, a servant of the Shadow Lord. The great hero that saved you 20 years ago is gone. None has the power to defeat him now. While your people were busy squabbling with each other, we have been preparing for his return. And when he comes, he will destroy you all. Enjoy your lives while they last. Foolish weaklings. The Shadow Lord is coming back. There's going to be another war. Our days will be filled with hatred and sorrow once more. Mr. Pierso, you should head back to your country, and don't forget to report what happened here. If it's true the Shadow Lord is being resurrected, we can expect great trouble to follow. I've got to get going. I hope to see you around again someday, Mr. Pierso. Well, there we go. We got an item called the Kindred Crest. It said that we had a level restriction on, but I honestly don't think... Oh, yikes. Oh, I think we had gravity casted on us because we're walking in super slow motion. Like this. There we go.